Welcome back. Changes coming to the way we recycle. Minimal changes, but they are there starting in April as we have a new company that will be doing our recycling, MMBC, Multi-Material BC. Here to talk to us about it, Jamie Garbett and Glenn Farrell, the Streets and Environmental Services Manager. Happy Friday.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
To you as well.
Thank you. So some changes coming, but not a whole bunch of changes, Jamie.
No, not a super lot of changes. We just don't want glass in there anymore, as well as soft plastics. They're going to pose more of a contaminant to the waste streams. So just take those materials to the depots, so all the bottle depots, when you take your refundables there as well, and then they'll still get recycled, but they won't be going into the mix. We find that glass breaks and then it goes into the paper, and that's going to make the paper now contaminated. And same thing with all the soft plastics. It can wrap around other materials, and it can make all those materials thrown into the garbage, and it can actually damage the equipment at the sorting facility.
Right. Are you not concerned that some people will be lazy and not separate their glass from the rest of their recyclables, especially because this is the pattern they've become used to?
For sure. We look at what's in the garbage and what's in the recycling. We're always concerned about having recycling in the garbage and having garbage in the recycling, or other recyclables in the recycling. So it's just an ongoing education campaign, really directing residents where certain products should go.
Okay, so this starts up in April, and the big changes, as you guys mentioned, glass and soft plastics. We are going to see some money being generated through this. Peter Millibar talking last night on our news about 1.1 million being generated, but also a saving, so it comes up to like 2 million or something. At the end of the day, Glenn, do you see us handing that back to the residents in terms of a smaller amount that we get taken off for utilities, or will that money be spent perhaps on trying to recycle glass and soft plastics in a different way?
What it really does is provide some flexibility to look at a lot of different options. Is it extra recycling, so another cart or another bin at your curb? Is it now organic collection that we're starting to do? So it really provides us a lot of options. One of those other options would be even reducing that recycling rate. Right now it's $50 per year per resident. Historically it had been $33. Part of this program as well is we're not able to double bill. We're not able to charge our rate in excess of what it's costing us. So will there be a recycling fee? I would see there will always be a certain amount, but the amount right now today could very well go down.
Okay, so I know that we already had set our rate for this year, so it won't change, but perhaps 2018. Jamie, you bought a bag of show and tell for us.
Yeah, so the nice thing too is we are going to be expanding on some of the materials that can go into the waste stream. So now you don't have to worry about any type of milk container. Just make sure it's rinsed. So it can be all the cartons as well as the plastic. We are going to be accepting aerosol cans. They do need to be empty.
Aerosol cans, okay.
Yeah. So, and then we're going to be accepting some pizza boxes as well. So
make
sure the pizza is out of there. We do not want to recycle the food. We find that in the waste stream.
Right.
So we do want minimal contamination happening to the materials. So make sure you always rinse out all of your materials as well. So rinse out your yogurt container still, and just make sure all the material is in fact clean.
If people aren't rinsing out, like a spaghetti jar or whatever, does it get recycled, or do they just throw it out because it's not clean?
It can potentially just get thrown out, because then it starts to grow mold, and then it's a hazard for all the workers that are working at the sorting facility as well. So just give it a quick little rinse. It's not going to take a big, chunk out of your day. So
we do spend an awful lot of energy communicating about the plastics and the metals and stuff, but the dominant product in our mix is paper. It is cardboard. 70–80% of all of what we collect is paper.
Okay, good to know. We are just about out of time. In fact, I think we are out of time. So thank you for being here. These changes come into effect in April. So I'm sure we'll have you on again, Jamie, to remind people.
Yeah, and we'll be out and about. We'll be at the home show, so come and see us then, as well as the Green Living Expo and Public Works Open House.